Paid for by
Yeah, it's me.
an inmate at Toronto South Detention Center. Three-way calls are prohibited. Press 1 or star to accept the call. To deny this call, press 2.
On the line right now, I have Mr. Jonie VV. How you doing, brother?
Miss Aaron, man, you already know another day in this bitch, man.
Yeah, fuck, man. You said you've there's been a lot of lockdowns recently.
Yeah, for sure. Self-detention right here, man. Always lockdowns, you know?
Yeah, fuck. It's crazy. It must be crazy, bro. Just being in there and on a day-to-day and shit, man. Like just talk about it, man. Like how has it been just recently, your mental health and everything going on with you?
Honestly, it's just, you gotta take it one day at a time, you know? But, I don't know, like, jail is like it's a mind thing, you know? Like, you know, it can break people, you know? Make people, like, can break people. Not a lot of people can know how to, like, do time and stay focused and stay strong, you know? Like, over a course of time, it starts deteriorating and you start like breaking down and the time starts getting to you, but like you just have to take it one day at a time, you know?
Yeah, man. I mean, when was the first time that you got arrested?
The first time I got arrested, I was 12 years old.
Damn.
The first time I got arrested, I was 12 years old. I was like 2004. You know, it was for stealing a bicycle. You know, in Malvern. But I just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's an idiot thing, but
yeah.
I got arrested with a couple other guys. And then after, long story short, I seen a certain man got arrested. Like, he was just with me. We were in Alford Crescent playing basketball and shit. And then he left. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then, like, literally, like, 10 minutes later, I look, I see, like, a row of police cars, like, driving on the street. And ironically, his bicycle was, like, on the back of one of the cruisers. So I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then the fucking guy was in the backseat pointing at me. And I'm like, what the hell? And then, yeah, they just hopped on, grabbed me, and I got arrested. And then, I went to jail. But, yeah, it was crazy. Went to the police station. It was fucking cold.
Yeah.
They had to use a fucking toilet roll as a pillow. It was crazy.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, that was the first time I got arrested.
So that's you remember it being cold, and you're a young kid, and you're 12 years old.
Yeah, it was just cold. Like, I was in the police station, like, holy shit, on this fucking hard steel thing, like, steel bed and shit.
Yeah.
And it was just cold. You know what I'm saying? Especially with summertime, so I was wearing, like, a T-shirt and shorts. So when I got to the station, it's like the AC was, like, super up. You know, I don't know what's going on in there, but,
yeah, fuck, man. No, that's wild. Getting arrested that young must change you, you know?
Fuck. It just went downhill from there, like, you know, just,
Yeah, man. I mean, so you grew up, like, we talk all the time, man. Like, you're my guy, right? And we put out the album and everything. So we'll just go back a little bit so people can, like, you know. So you grew up in Malvern, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, right? You kind of moved around a little bit.
Yeah.
What part of Malvern?
Empringham Drive.
Okay. And Empringham is like, that's like a known spot.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a brand name block, right?
Yeah, for sure, you know, but honestly, like growing up, when I was there, it was treacherous. It was real. Like, it was, you know, there was a lot going on, you know, 2002, 2003, 2004, you know, and a little bit after that, there was a lot going on, you know, between Laverne and the next neighborhood down the street, you know. I mean, on the other side of the highway, you know. So
right.
There was a lot going on, you know. But like now, like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on out there, but it was different. It's two different times, two different eras.
Yeah, man. Because
sure.
I want to say that Vern's been like one of the bigger blocks in terms of like history with rap, right? Like, there's been a lot of rappers there over the time.
For sure.
Yeah. Like when you were really young, right? Like when you were like 13, 14, who were some of the like rappers on the block that you like saw? in Vern?
Yo, honestly, like man's on the block with rap. Like he tried his backyards and shit, and like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't really get serious until like 2010. You know what I'm saying? And then when I seen it was like Hoodlum and like Sam G and Capital P, and you know what I'm saying? Like those guys doing things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, before that, man, they're just like rapping in the basement, rapping in backyards, like tunes would be played, play the instrumentals, 90s, just, you know what I'm saying, freestyling and shit. But it didn't really get big till like 2010, you know what I'm saying, 2011, like that's when I really seen it. Like I was like, holy shit, man, they're taking it to this level, like man, they're making videos, all that shit, like.
Yeah.
But that wasn't going on like sometimes, you know.
Yeah, man, that was like the YouTube boom, right? Like, because before then it was, you had to do the whole, you know, sell your mixtape out of the back of a fucking trunk, or, you know, hand them out at school to get your shit known in order to like gain some notoriety. And then when YouTube came out, you could just put your shit up on YouTube and get fucking bare views, right? It was like,
yeah, for sure.
Like, so I feel like Hoodlum was like the guy who kind of, I mean, just for me and my age, like when I started listening around that time, Hoodlum was the guy that kept popping up, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Like he was like doing his thing back then.
Yeah, for sure. Like him, you know, it was like him and Sam G, you know, they were doing their thing, and then like Capital P2 was doing his thing, and then like fuck, like, you know, I guess, you know, shit happened, but I don't know what those guys are dealing with, but you know.
Yeah.
But,
well, honestly, bro,
they got the legal issues too.
I was gonna say, like, that's what seemed like stopped their buzz. It was just literally just fucking getting in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, if they didn't, if those guys were able to just, you know, stay out and keep going, like, I feel like they would have had a huge buzz. Like, you know?
Yeah, for sure. You know, it happens like that. It comes like that in the streets, right?
Yeah, for sure. So, yo, bro, I was gonna say, when I met you, it was I've known about you, right? Like just through the rap shit and your bro and everything. But when I met you was the night of 30 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yo, that was funny because I was coming to meet you guys and I'm like shook, bro, going to the fucking building we're at. I'm like, oh fuck. And then I meet you guys and you guys are the sickest dudes ever. You know, like it was just such
for sure. Yo, that day was fucking sick. But yo, yeah, like, I don't know, like, we're there chilling, and then boom, he came to the spot, and it's like, yo, walk on, and I can see, like, you know, because, you know, being from the streets and doing a lot of time, you know, you can read people's body language, you know, so I kind of see that you're kind of uneasy, you know, so I'm just like, yo, what's going on? Like, everything's blessed, you know, like, yo, it's chilling, here, take a shot, and then boom, like, once everything smooths out, and then, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, like, we're good people, like, we don't move like that. We don't move weird. You don't try to go on sick with people that we just meet. You know, like at the end of the day, like that's not real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So real is being you by yourself and with others. You know what I'm saying? But mostly by yourself. When you're by yourself, that's when you're really real. Because you know what I'm saying? Like obviously, when people in their groups, they feel like they have heart. You know what I'm saying? So when you see somebody on their dolo trying to do what they have to do, trying to support themselves, and you gotta respect that and honor it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had a good time that night, man. Like I've never seen more Hennessy drank in one fucking night, bro.
Oh, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's our bro. That's our bro's favorite drink, you know. Well, yeah, we got Liddy that night. You know what I'm saying? Oh
yeah, bro. I feel like that guy Rolex. He could crush 4 fucking 2-6s in one night. It's like water to this guy. I was like, holy shit.
No, but yo, honestly though, there was other bands there that really like Hennessy too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, yeah, man. But you know, it was just a vibe. You know, it was just trying to get into the vibe. You know, make sure everything moves smooth. You know, and it was so crazy because you know we were supposed to shoot more scenes, but then we got arrested like 4 days later. You know what I'm saying?
Wild, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Like we literally just shot it, and then I remember seeing a post like 4 days later, and I was like, God damn it, you know, like. And then I was like, kind of dealing with you guys to drop the video, right? Like while you guys were locked up, right? So,
yeah.
But yeah, man, that was a fun night, man. Do you remember when I was talking to you about this? When I was was drinking a couple shots with Rolex. I think we were standing on the balcony. It was just me and him. And I was talking to him, and I was like, you know what? Like, I was just fucking around with him a little bit, right? I was like, you know what? You're not the big demon that everybody talks about, eh? And he's like, oh no, bro, I'm just a big teddy bear, man. And the way he said it, I was like, yo, this guy's hilarious, bro. Like, he's actually a comedian, bro. Like, I fuck with this guy.
Oh, for sure, bro, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, that's how it is. You know, like big bro, he knows how to make him, in serious situations, you know how to make you take the humor out of it. You know?
Yeah. Nah, man, he's a good guy, man. I was gonna talk about how is he doing right now? Just give me a little update on him. Is he doing all right?
Yeah, he's good. You know, like currently right now, he's in a seg right now, but fuck, he's alright, man. He's just, sometimes in jail, like, you know, you don't wake up on the bed, wake up happy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the right side of the bed.
You know, it gets like that. You have your days, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? But you're gonna bounce back and pull back up, and, you know, we're going to get through this together, you know, because we're both fighting the case together, you know what I'm saying? So, case got adjourned over, but we're going to get back to it and, you know, try to get this case out the way, move forward, you know?
Yeah. Can you talk, without saying too much, bro, can you talk about the status of the case at all? Like, what, without obviously saying too much, bro. I don't want any, you know.
Nah, it's just on one case, like, me and him are co-accused, like, they found, like, a couple sticks in the car. And then after, we were supposed to have a trial for that last year, but it got adjourned. So we're gonna wait for a new trial date. And then he has a couple other cases he's dealing with, and then I have my murder case that I'm dealing with.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, bro. No, man. Because you spent a lot of time behind bars, bro. Like, you almost half your life, right?
Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, but you know, fuck, like it flies by so quick. You know.
It didn't, like, to you, it didn't feel like I'm sure it felt like a long time, but did it kind of? You said it kind of flew by.
Yeah, it kind of flew by, like, you know, just like life period. Like, we just don't see it. We take days for granted, right? We take a lot of days for granted, like, so we don't even see it flying by us before our eyes, you know. So, like, I remember on my last case getting arrested, I was 18 years old, and it's just like, wow, now I'm about to turn 31 in May. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, holy.
Wow, isn't that crazy, bro?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So when did you first do your long bid? What year was it? It was 2009 you got locked up, or 2010, right?
Nah, I got arrested like 2008, like after my mom died, you know, like I kind of made some poor choices, and like, you know, I was just like, I just went like head first into the streets, you know.
Yeah.
And then I got arrested for like some firearms and stuff, and I did like 3 years, and then I got out. And when I got out 2011, I was out for 8 days, and then I got arrested for a fatal shooting in Malvern. And then I got convicted, sentenced to life 2013. Gave me a life 25, me and my co-accused Sham. And then like 5 years later, we won our appeal. And then when we won our appeal, like, you know, I always remember telling Sham, like, we were in the tent, I'm like, yo, don't worry, fam, this time around, don't worry, I'm gonna do the right thing, and I'm gonna free you up, you know, because I felt bad, like, me and Sham, like, you know, seeing him on the phone with his son and stuff, you know, because at the end of the day, I did what I did, you know, he was just there, you know?
Yeah.
So when our second time came around for trial, like, I just basically said, yo, listen, it was me, it wasn't him. This is between me and the victim. Like, Shamari Wilson had nothing to do with this. And they convicted, they acquitted me on first degree, second degree, and convicted me on manslaughter, and then they acquitted my co-accused, and they acquitted Sham. That was the best feeling I ever felt, because it's like, yeah, like, you know, I felt like we beat the system that day, like, yo, fuck him, like, beat it, like, you know, like, go home, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like, at the end of the day, like, it didn't make sense two people going down for that when, you know what I'm saying, just, it only had to be one, you know? So when he got out, it was a good feeling for me, you know?
Yeah.
They gave me like 2 more years, and then I got out 2021, and then, I got out, and then I don't know, man. Just some fucked up shit happened, and then boom, end up back in now. 36, and then this new case, charged for some new case.
Yeah. Yeah, man, no, it must be fucking growing up in a place like that, man, like, and just your surroundings your environment must influence you so much, you know what I mean? Especially as a young kid, bro. Like, it's true, bro. There isn't much opportunity for, you know, in some of those hoods and stuff. Like, they need to, you know, have more of a community. And so that's why when I talk to some of you guys and, like, you know, and like some of you guys that are locked up, and I'm like, it's just like, I don't know, I feel like it's just over the years it was just like a mentality difference, like, you know, like you're influenced by your environment and the people around you, and then over time you start to mature, right? Like, I'm sure over the last couple years that your mentality has probably changed so much about just the general, you know, violence and all the stuff that comes with being in the streets, right?
For sure, 100%.
Yeah,
for
man.
sure, you know. And like honestly, honestly, I went through all different levels of this shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like when I was a little kid, like I was taken from my mom from CAS, you know, so I was in a group home. Then I went I was in a foster home, then from a foster home went to a group home, then I moved to Malvern, got arrested. I went to phase 1 YO, then phase 2, then adult, then the pen. So it's like I've seen all levels of this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's not easy, man. That's like, that will affect you. You know what I mean, man? Like, and like,
but with that being said, you can't let it affect you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in life, you're gonna get tested. You are going to get tested. So when you get tested, it's how you deal with it and how you move. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever let when you get tested, like, you just want to give up. No, you don't give up. You keep pushing. You keep moving forward. So, like, they can never break me. Like, they gave me a life sentence, and I was still humble, and I still woke up. I'm still alive. I'm breathing. So there's nothing. They can't break me. So with me having that mindset, it's like, no matter what, I'm gonna always wake up and just keep on moving and try to learn better and do better. You know what I'm saying? The best that I can. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm put in a situation where I have to, like, do what I have to do, then I'm gonna do what I have to do. But until then, like, I know my reality. And I know, like, some days it's not going to be easy, you know what I'm saying? But I just have to keep pushing forward, you know?
Yeah. What are things that you do to kind of, you know, keep yourself level-headed and pushing forward? Is there anything you kind of, you're kind of like, honestly, what do you call it?
I just, you know, pray, and I just make sure I keep my family close, because they're the ones that help me, like,
You have 1 minute remaining for this call. Toronto South Detention Center. Three-way calls are prohibited. Press 1 or star to accept the call. To deny this call. Thank you for using Telmate.
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We got you back.
Yeah. But anything that makes me push forward is just, like, you know, I just read the Quran, and I just pray, and then mostly my family, you know what I'm saying? Just keep my family close, because, like, they help me stay strong, you know what I'm saying? When I call my little nieces, I call my nephews, I call my sister, my bros, just making sure they're good out there and they're all right. That's all that matters to me right now. And just taking it one day at a time, because I have no choice. Like, I ain't gonna be, like, in here doing some weird shit or giving up, because if I never gave up then, I ain't giving up now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't give up, bro.
No, that's not even in my vocabulary. Like, I don't even know how to. Like,
it's not even in your DNA, bro.
You know, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I lost so much homies to this, and it's like I lost a lot of homies to this. But one thing I can say is I'm pretty sure they would love to switch places right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, even though I'm here, I'm where I am. Like, I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. You know what I'm saying? Things can still happen for me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Hey, bro, you still got a whole life ahead of you, man.
Oh, for sure. Like, what
Yeah,
you
bro,
mean?
you're
Like,
so young. What the fuck? Like, you're still so
man, I
young.
got a full set of hair, waves and shit. I'm about to turn 31. I'm good.
Hey, bro, I'm balding. I'm the
Yo.
opposite, bro. Fuck.
Oh, what? You bought it?
I know I'm fucking with you.
Oh, okay.
This game is making me stressed, bro. I'm losing hair by the day.
Oh, man. You gotta just, man, you can't be stressing, man. You can't be on a road stressing, man.
Nah. You know me. We talk a lot, man. Like, I have a lot of good days and stuff, and just like any creative, bro. Like, I have my days where I say fuck this fucking shit, and I want to start at 9 to 5 and go be a fucking janitor somewhere. But you just gotta get over those times. I'm sure you have that a lot in fucking jail, bro, where you're just like, you have a shitty day. And you're human, man. You're only human, right? Like it's okay, and it's okay to not feel all right sometimes. You know what I mean? So you just fucking bounce back, right?
Sure.
Definitely,
man.
For
sure. Honestly, whenever I have shitty days inside here, I just watch Real Housewives of it.
Watch some Jersey Shore or something?
Nah. I don't even know that. Nah, just watch Real Housewives.
Real Housewives, that's jokes. So what are some of the things you do in there to kind of just pass the time and shit? Like, are you guys rapping, making songs? Are you guys...
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Man do that. Work out, man play ball.
Oh, you probably put on some muscle,
play
right?
Ball and just, yeah, man. Or sometimes some younger youth coming to the jail and then, they're green. They don't know how it is in jail. I just kick with them and just show them, like, try to scare them straight. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, they said, don't come back here, man. This is not the life,
Yeah, I could see you in that Beyond Scared Straight and a bunch of like 14-year-olds saying, you're like, listen to me. This you don't want this. No, listen.
I'll never like. I do that, but I do like in a humble way, like just talk to them, because I feel like just them know who I am. I don't even need to like be aggressive. I just be humble with them and just speak to them,
For sure. Yeah, you're more of like you're trying to be like a mentor, like a more of a positive guy, like
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Yeah, you don't gotta fucking grill him, like, but
Man.
Yo, man, can you so obviously being locked up for so long, you've gone through a lot of stuff, man. Like, what's one of the craziest things that you've seen in jail, like with your own eyes, if it's okay to talk about?
Yo, fuck, man, this is crazy, but honestly, when I was in Quebec, when I was doing my life sentence in Quebec, I realized it's a different culture than Ontario, because all I knew was Ontario. You know what I'm saying? So when I was out there, like, just like, the atmosphere was just different, like, especially amongst bigger people speaking French, and certain guards were just rude, like, they didn't even want to speak English, and then I'm like, yo, you work a government job, you need to know how to speak English and French, so, like, speak to me in English.
Yeah.
But over the course of time, I kind of learned a little bit how to speak French, but I'll never forget one day I was in this penitentiary called Archambault. It's like north of Montreal. It's like literally like north of Montreal.
Okay.
And I was in the common room, and there was like a bunch of Hells Angels and stuff, and Celine Dion came on the TV, and like, yo, let me tell you something. Like, yo, in Quebec, Celine Dion is like God.
She's like the goat, eh?
Like, yo, it is crazy. If like, it's not a joke. You cannot talk about anything bad about her. So, like, I'm in the common room. The Celine Dion's on. These Hells Angels guys were in there. 1, 2 other guys from, like, different neighborhoods. But, like, there was more a bunch of Hells Angels at that time in there, And then after, like, I was drunk, we're all drinking and we're smoking. And they're talking about Celine Dion. One of them singing and shit. And, like, I don't know why. Like, sometimes in life, what you think, you shouldn't say it.
Your intrusive thoughts took over.
Yeah, you keep your thoughts to yourself. But I'm like, honestly, Celine Dion's good, but I don't think she's better than Whitney Houston. Yo.
Oh, no.
Holy shit. Listen, everybody in the common room looked at me. Everybody. And I'm like, holy shit. I sobered up so quick.
Yeah.
I sobered up so quick. Then I realized, I'm like, holy shit. Like, and I just bounced back. I'm like, yo, listen, that's what we think in Ontario. Like, you know what I'm saying? But clearly you guys think what you think. I didn't mean I don't want no problems.
Yeah,
like,
I don't want no smoke with you, Celine Dion fucking...
Yo, dog, I sobered up so quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it just let me know, like, yo, it's not where you're from, it's where you're at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not where you're from, it's where you're at. Because, like, yo, I swear to God, literally, when I said that, I'm like, yeah, I think what he uses is better. Yo, everybody turned and looked at me. I just felt like, yo, I fucked up. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know,
man.
But
That's like if you're around, like you're fucking, if I'm around my grandparents and I say Elvis sucks, bro, I'd get fucking hung in the backyard, bro, or something, you know? Like, there's certain people, that's like their goat, bro. Like, they're like, you know, like you're dissing, like they're like fucking.
Even like out there too, like when I had like a Maple Leaf sweater and a Maple Leaf toque, when the guards see me, they're like, oh, take that off, tabernacle, man, take that off.
They call you a
like,
tabernacle, eh?
Like, holy, I can't represent, like, it was serious. Like, they're on me. They're on me just for wearing, like, a Maple Leaf toque and shit. And it's like, yeah, that, in Quebec, there's three things they care about a lot. Like, Celine Dion, George St. Pierre,
and the Montreal Canadiens, bro. You can't.
Listen, you see those three things? Do not, and I repeat, do not try to, like, argue with a Quebecer about those three things.
Yeah.
It is over.
Yeah, bro.
It's over. You know what I'm saying? I
swear, the Toronto Maple Leafs Montreal Canadiens rivalry is fucking real, bro. Like people.
But listen, I didn't really know that until I went there. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know so when I'm there walking to the yard, and I have my Maple Leaf sweater on, and I'm looking, and it's like all these guards just looking at me, and I'm just like, what the hell? Why are they looking at me? And then one guy comes to me, he's like, yo, your sweater. I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, oh, we don't like Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm like, yo, nah, come on, stop this, man. This is crazy.
Fuck, bro,
you think fucking hockey team.
Bro, you think you're on a Pyru block wearing fucking blue or something? Damn, bro. Like, what the hell?
Fam, it's yellow tape. It's yellow tape.
That's crazy, bro. So how long did you spend in Quebec?
I was in Quebec from 2014 to 2018.
Okay. So a solid 4 years at least, right? Did you learn French there?
Say that one more time?
Did you learn French while you were there?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Sure, a lot of people, like a lot of inmates spoke French, right?
Yeah, just a little bit. But I learned it just a little bit, but not fully. Like, my oldest brother, he learned fluent.
Oh, okay. Nah, man,
Yeah.
like, why not pick up that skill while you're there? Fuck, like, it's just, I feel like speaking different languages is useful.
Yeah, for sure, but I don't know, man. I rather English,
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, yo, I was gonna say, like, going through what you've gone through, right, in your life and everything, how has it changed your, like, everyday mentality?
I don't know. It just made me humble myself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just humble, like, I don't take a lot of things for granted, and I definitely, just recently, like, I don't really take a lot of things personally no more, like, because, like, life is too short, like, sometimes in life, certain things happen to you, you just gotta let it go, because if you just keep on holding on to it, like, you're just, for the longest time, you're just gonna be living with resentment, So it's like...
Yes, I totally agree with you.
Yeah, man, like, like, I went through some shit, I've been through some shit, I've seen some shit, and it's just like, I can learn from it, or I can let all the stuff I went through just torment me every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey, man, Can you talk about that time that you, when you got locked up and, you thought you had, like, a day one girl, and then you walked up to the and then
fam.
Please tell this, can you?
I'm not gonna explain, when you go to jail, there's no such thing as girlfriends, man. Like, there's none, man. There's, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, everybody has to go through their own ordeal and shit. But yeah, fuck. I was in jail one time, and I was in jail, and I don't know, I was on the phone I was talking to my sister. I'm like, yo, call this girl for me. And she's like, my sister's like, yo, what's her number? I'm like, yo. And I swear to God, like, as I'm talking to my sister, like, I'm looking at the wall, and the numbers on the wall, fam. And I'm like, what?
Like
That
it's
was my
written
first time
on
in that
by the
jail, so
phone, right? It's written by the phone.
yeah, right beside the phone. So I'm looking at the wall and the numbers there, and I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. And then when I called them, I'm like, yo, how was it number doing on the wall? And the girl knew what range I was on. That's how I knew it was over. But how do you know what range I'm on? Like, I don't even know what range I'm on. I just came to the show.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so someone's obviously giving her some
So
information.
it's like,
Yeah.
yo, bro. But hey, like, you know, that's life.
Yeah.
Growing pains. So you just move forward. Like, you know, looking back at it now, I laugh. But at the moment, yeah, I was crushed.
No, for sure, bro. You're like, oh, what the fuck, yo? You kill me,
I
bro.
was
Yo, I couldn't imagine that. You know, when you call my girl and you walk up and it's just like one of those
moments. What it is, like, you know, it's life.
That's something out of a Quentin Tarantino movie, bro. Holy
Things happen. These things happen, you know?
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, man, there's nothing else to say, you know?
Yeah. That's a wild story. When you told me about that, I was like, fuck, man, that's crazy, bro. But I was gonna...
It happens, son.
Yeah,
and,
man.
It happens. But honestly, though, a lot of niggas who were in jail, like, they let their girls, like dictate their days in jail. So, like, a man would be on the phone with his bitch, talking to her, and then at the whatever, like, it doesn't go good, and then you hang up the phone and he just starts moving weird on the range, and then, like, you niggas are watching like, yo, Mayu, what is wrong with you? Like, how are you making this bitch who's on the road doing whatever she's doing, making you in here look like this? Like, yo, Mayu, fix up. So it's just like, I don't know, fam. Like, it's just bad. Like, I've seen this countless of times. Like, and it's like, yo, like, niggas just need to understand, when you're in jail, there's no such thing as girlfriend. Your bitch ain't she's good and she's taking dick and she's doing whatever she is on the road. All you need to do is just be happy and be grateful if she's still pulling up to see you.
Real shit.
All you need to be happy is that if she's coming to pull up to your visits and drop money in your canteen. Other than that, my nigga, don't be on the phone with her for 2 hours a day or hour a day, like, trying to, like, thinking that's going to prevent her from doing what she's going to do. Because she's going to do her regardless. All you need to do is just make sure, just be grateful that she's pulling up on you, check you in the visit, and drop you in canteen. That's all that matters, bro.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. A lot of mans in here don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't. Like, they're trying to, like, lock something down and they're in jail. It's like, it's pathetic. Like, just let them be, man. You know, bitch gonna be a hoe, man. This is what it is, man.
Yeah, yo, shout out Chromaz. Fuck, she held it down for her, man.
Who?
Chromaz.
No.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Poor. Okay, but yo, broski, so, yo, yo, fuck. But yo, I was gonna say, bro. So, yo, Toronto's been like, man, the last, like, with the rise of social media, you know, there's all this net banging and all these guys online. Do you ever think, like, we can get to a state where we're like Atlanta, where we have more of, like, a positive outlook towards each other, you know, and not so much hate?
Yo, listen, and I don't know, man. Like I you know, I see how Atlanta and other cities in America do it when, like, you know, they show support for each other and they want to see each other rise. Because when one rise, they all rise, you know. But out here is, I don't know, fam. It's just like a bunch of crabs in a bucket, you know. Like, you know, that's the best way to describe it. It's just crabs in a bucket. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas feel like they the hottest, like, they the sickest. Like,
yeah,
you can't show no gratitude or show any respect to, or, you know, appreciate to a next nigga's purse or whatever he's doing, because, you know, we're giving it too much clout.
Or they're like, they think it's like dick riding, you know what I mean? They're like, all right, you know,
what I'm saying? It's just like, fuck, like,
you can't even comment on a guy's. You can't even show some love on a photo anymore without, you know?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, with that being said, it's just like, fuck, like, honestly, brother, I don't know, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want a lot for this city. I want to see everybody make it. Like, everybody. Doesn't matter who you are, up or not, if you don't like me or not. I want to see you make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Like, I want to see you make it. If you want to diss me in a track, yeah, fuck, all right, make it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But make it.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you like still struggling or still have to go, you know, be in the streets and going in and out of jail and shit. Like I want to see everybody make it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I actually,
there's more there's basically what I'm saying, there's so much talent in the city, more than what we already know. So whatever we think we know right now, there's more talent in the city than that.
yeah.
And I know it. So I just, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has a story. Everybody's been through some shit. Everybody grew up in a certain neighborhood. It's the same shit. But like, I just feel like everybody has a story that needs to be told. It should be told. That's all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, fuck, like, I wish everybody the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. No, I can, bro. You have a good heart. I can tell when I talk to you, bro. I can tell which guys. You know what I mean? Like you genuinely care for people. You know, you call me when something happens to me, just check up on me, and I appreciate that shit, right? Like it's you can tell really who's a good person, right? So
For sure. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
man. That's why I think it's horrible, like the shit you just been through in your life. You know what I mean? And like the fact that you're still a good person at heart, and like, you know, like I'm just it kind of bugs me. You know what I mean? Just how things have played out. But you know, shit happens for a reason, man. It's gonna make you a better person, and fuck, man, you just come back from it. You see, you're a strong dude, right? Like fuck, man. I don't even gotta tell you that. You fucking know that.
For sure. For sure, 100%. And it's just like, you know, like, if everything that I went through in my life, if I'm with someone who feels like they're going through a lot, and I can just talk to them like, yo, listen, whatever you're going through is not that serious. Like, you're gonna get through it. You know, just them hearing that coming from a person like me, if that can uplift them, then fuck, I did a good deed, and I feel nice for that day. You know what I'm saying? And I just keep on doing it again and again and again. You know?
Yeah, man. What's your message to like a young kid right now who's like 17 years old, and you know he's getting into the streets, and he, you know, he's dealing with some bullshit, and he's thinking about, you know, some negative shit. What's your message to like those guys right now?
Yo, just be true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And just be true to yourself, and do not think that everybody around you is your friends. Because 20 years from now, or 5-10 years from now, those people you're not even gonna chill with. You gotta.
You have 1 minute remaining for this call.
More, and you're gonna realize that a good majority of people around you are fake. So it's just like, just be true to yourself, and you know, stay close to your family, because those are the people that are gonna be there by your side always. They're not gonna switch up on you. And hold on, I'm gonna call back right now.
Okay, all right, call me back.
Thank you for using Telmate.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. Just for the, you know, for the youth out there, just stay true to yourself. Keep your family close. And you know, whoever you feel is your real true friends, just keep them close. But you probably might realize 5-10 years, you probably might have a change of friends, or you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. And this street shit is not what it is. It's a facade. Like it's fake. Like and like, you know, if I can rewind back time, there's a lot of things I want to have done, because at the end of the day, I'm the only one in the end keeping it real. So it's like, what was it all for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you have people around you acting like, yo, this is what it is, this is real, but they're not even real themselves. They're cowards, and like, you're the one that's going out doing the realness. When the whole time the people around you are not even on the same page, they're not even on the same shit. So it's like, it's so whack, it's bogue. You know what I'm saying? So any youngin that's just feel like, yeah, I want to hop into the streets, like, yeah, like, go do something better in your life.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, if you know what I'm saying, if you're not ready for those 23-hour lockdowns in the cell, or, you know, you can make your mom getting that horrible phone call, and like, there's only two outcomes in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck. Yeah, man. It's useless. It's pointless. It's whack. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
I from what I know right now, if I can rewind back time, when I was living in Amsterdam, I would have stayed my black ass inside. I would have never came outside.
Yeah.
I would have just stayed inside. I would have just stayed inside my fucking house because it's just fucking whack. Like, everybody's just fucking lazy. And it's like, a lot of homies died, and it was just like people forgot. Like, they forgot. Like, they literally forgot who died, and they just kept on, they moved on with life while you didn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's whack still.
Yeah, man. No, it's fucked up, man. Like, that's why, like, when I see guys change their life after they're so deep into that, I have so much respect for that. You know what I mean? Like, getting out of that, starting some. What do you have planned for when you get out? What do you have planned? You got businesses you want to start? Do you want to still do music? What is your goal once you get out?
I just want to live. I just want to live and kind of be free. Cause I just feel like I'm never free. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like mentally, like, I don't know, like, I kind of feel boxed in, but I just want to just, like, you know, just live. I just want to just cut for, like, a couple years and just
experience stuff,
like,
yeah.
You know, recharge.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I just been in madness for, like, the longest time, you know?
Absolutely,
like, fuck,
yeah.
like, even, like, to the point when I was just out, like the little things was, like, brought me happiness, like, just being all in the shit. I went on a boat, and that was the fucking craziest shit ever. That shit was sick. The first time ever in my life being on a boat. But it's just like, yeah, I just want to live some more, like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like I just been living bare madness for a good majority of my life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, there's so much more to life, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, honestly, there is more. There's so much more to life than this fucking shit, you know, being in jail or, you know what I'm saying, have to have a stick, a look over your back. And,
yeah, man,
you know
come on.
like,
you could be in fucking Switzerland with a bunch of white people having a great time, you know, or something random.
You know
like, you could be anywhere doing...
You know, like a perfect life to me is when I can be able just to walk the streets with nothing on me. Like, nothing on my waist. I don't have to look over my shoulder. Like, that's a perfect life to me. But it's just like, I don't know, man. It's just weird.
Yeah.
It's you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Fuck, man. No, it must be tough, bro. Like, I know, but, like, you know, you're gonna get through this and come out a better person, right? I honestly believe things happen for a reason, and things happen to make you a better person, you know?
Oh, for sure. For sure, 100%.
Yeah, man.
You know?
I don't know how much time you have, but I just wanted to brush up on the tape we made, the Villains Vendetta tape.
Yeah, Vendetta.
Yeah, man. That one's crazy, bro. Like, so there's some songs in there that are just super bangers, like workout songs, you know, that they're super hard. When did you record most of so here's the story. Basically what happened was you gave me a bunch of unfinished files, right, on like random remix beats and YouTube beats and stuff. So when I took the stems, went to the studio with Dups and Carmelo, and we sat there for, you know, a couple days or a few hours each day or whatever, and then we crafted them all down. We remade all the beats, changed the production on them, and it came out really nice, man. I feel like the tape is super underrated, first of all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when did you make the most, like, because you were obviously on roads for most of those, right? So did you make those in, like, a span, like a short period, or how did that come together?
Honestly, yeah, like, some of them, I made them when I was out, and, like, honestly, like, a couple of them, I think 2 of them, like, I wrote those in work with.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think V for Vendetta and V for Vendetta and
Did it again?
Bros. I wrote in work with. Like, I went to the studio and I heard the beat. I'm like, I just went in. I just already dropped it. Like, I just dropped the written, and that's how I did.
I see. Okay.
But everything else, I just made it like right there.
Yeah. No, because you're barred up, bro. Like, you're actually like a good rapper. Like, who's some of the guys that you were listening to growing up to kind of get your style?
Okay, so yo, listen, like, I was like all over the place when it came to music, but like you know, like obviously 50 Cent, Like, no, I listen to 50 Cent a lot. Jim Jones.
Yeah.
Joel Santana, Cameron.
Yeah, you're on Dipset heavy, eh?
Yeah, it's listening to them, and then like Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, that's what I was listening to enough. Like, I listened to those guys enough, and then like I went through like I started listening to Nipsey Hussle, like 2010 and shit. You know?
Yeah.
But then like honestly, like when it came to music, like even writing music, like my brother taught me. Like my brother Hami taught me. He taught me how to write. He taught me how to like a 16 and 8 bars, all that shit. Like he's the one that like pushed me to like rapping and stuff and making music, you know?
Yeah. You're talking about Rolex, right?
Yeah.
Cause he's barred up too, bro. He's like really good. Like he's actually like a fucking really good rapper, man.
Yeah. But it's crazy because my oldest brother Wiz, free that nigga though. My oldest brother, he taught Rolex how to rap. So it's like it's funny, like a chain of events. Like my oldest brother taught him how to rap, and then he taught me how to rap.
Yeah. So you're the youngest of you three, right?
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
You're the
my
youngest.
oldest brother, he's doing a life sentence, and then like, he's in the pen. So it's just like, you know.
Damn.
So like my oldest brother, he went out the picture like 2001, 2002.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he'll get out soon though, right?
Yeah, for sure. But Rolex been a rapper since those times, like young, like.
Wow.
Yeah, like 2000, like 2001, 2 and stuff. He was rapping, you know.
Yeah, you know what?
Rapper wasn't really my thing those time. I was all about playing Beyblades or Yu-Gi-Oh and shit.
Yeah, Pokemon and shit. You're just a kid living a kid's life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because man, I actually was watching this old. I forget the name of it. I think it was called T-Dot Solutions. Rap Sheet. That's what it's called. And Rolex is in there, and he's going off on it like. You remember that one?
Yeah, for sure. That was in PO. You know what I'm saying?
That's in PO. Okay. So yeah, because man, that one's it's like one of those real Toronto rap ones from back in the day that people remember, you know?
Oh, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
So he's been really rapping for a minute.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Who's better, you or him?
Honestly, he is. He is.
Yeah.
Because like, I'll never like. That ain't my style. I'll never just say like, you know, I'm better. Like, that's some waste you shit. That is some waste you shit. Because if you really, that's a waste you shit. Because if you really think about it, I rap because of him. So who's really better?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta show respect. Like you can't ever like go outside the tape. You know what I'm saying? Like he taught me how to rap. So it's like, as a youth, I would always listen to his music and look up to him rapping. Like yo, fuck. Like okay, my bro's doing it. My bro's a rapper. Like the fuck.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if our deliverance is different and everything. Of course, like you know, his voice is more. We both have two different voices.
Yeah,
so
yeah. He is a much deeper.
All it is basically you're gonna gravitate to whichever voice it is. Like meaning we both sound different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's all it is, you know. But he's better. Like come on, like you know what I'm saying? Avengers K 30 shots, like. Who got your homie by the robber nigga? Who? Like, come on, like,
Yo, Rolex makes some of the most disrespectful music. His songs are crazy, bro.
and you know, like, come on, like, you know, you can say whatever, but you know, at the end of the day, like,
he's good though. Like, he's good rapper.
That's foundation PO right there. So like, no matter what, you can't diss. You can never diss. Because that's foundation PO, like you know what I'm saying. He never came from nowhere else. That's PO right there. So niggas can't diss. So niggas need to just watch it and shut. You know what I'm saying? Just nice it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No man, I've been a fan of Rolex for a minute, man. I remember when he put out. There was a song he had with Vanali Stacks, I think.
Yeah, it's called
Halal Meat. Yes, that one was really. I played that shit a lot, bro. That was a big one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. I was gonna. So here, let's go back a little bit. Do you think you know, when you first got locked up, you were a young kid, right? And once you're in the system, do you feel like, you know, you can always be targeted, or you always have like a target on your back by even the police?
100%. Yo, listen, man. Like, the police, you know, when they have their sights on you, they're gonna do whatever they can, no matter what, illegally and legally. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do shit.
Yeah.
They're gonna do whatever they can to fuck you over. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact, because like I've seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when you know, just being from a certain neighborhood or being a part of a certain family, they're just gonna be on you. Like, they know all these line of brothers, you know, have their run-ins with the law. They're gonna always be on you, because I guess it's whatever. It's still a job to them. They're still getting paid, so it doesn't matter. They're still gonna target you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they do all types of fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? But they never apologize for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they be doing searches, and then they find money and they take it, and then tell the judge, we see this amount of money. But they doing shit too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
yeah,
like, when you're targeted, they're gonna do whatever they can or whatever they will to fuck you over. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. And it's so fucked up. It doesn't even matter what division and what police. It doesn't matter if it's Peel, Toronto, Durham region, and across the board. It's just, that's how it is.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They get funded all this money just to do bare fuckery. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, all that money could have went into something like in a community or something, like, you know?
Yeah, for
but
sure.
You just paying them to do bare fuckery and just arrest bare black youth and just throw them in. You know what I'm saying? They're on their neck from youth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, honestly, man, it's just like, fuck them, bro. Real shit. It's just like, they do the most crazy shit and they get away with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just like, when they do what they do, bare man just take it quietly, and that's what makes it even more bigger, because they just keep on doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're almost like the worst gang of them all. You know what I mean? Like, fuck people. You know, they
man,
just.
I'm telling you, honestly, I'll be real. Like, I have my run-ins with Toronto, but I realize, like, Durham is a different one. Like, they're different. They're yellow tape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're yellow tape. Like for instance, like even like right now, my case, like for my murder case, like there was a police officer who was like basically leading to try to get her answers. So they went to Workworth penitentiary, and they asked a parole officer, a sergeant, and 2 guards, and they went to each of them, and they're like, "Oh, we are trying to identify Mendez. Can you look in this video and tell us who this is?" You're not supposed to do that. Like, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
You're supposed to say, "Can you look at this video and tell us who this is?"
They're almost telling you beforehand who they're supposed to be looking at. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Who they're trying to identify.
Right.
So it doesn't stop there. So they go to my parole officer. My parole officer says, "I know Jordan Mendez. I have numerous interactions with him. I can't identify who's in that video. That person's wearing a mask, a do-rag, and a hoodie. I can't identify that person." They went to the second person, did the same thing. The person said, "I know Mr. Mendez. I can't identify who that is in the video." They went to the third person. They said, "I know who Mr. Mendez is, but I can't identify who's that in the video." To the point where they went to the fourth person, they're like, "We're trying to identify Mr. Mendez. Can you look at his video?" And the guy's like, "Well, you know what? Now that you say it's Mendez, yeah, it kind of looks like Mendez. I think it's Mendez." And then, yeah, that's where we're at today. That's why I got charged.
Fuck. What is that called? Isn't that like coercing a person?
It's called leading.
Oh, okay, you're
It's
right.
called leading.
Right. Yeah, man, that's fucked up, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's where we're at, man. So, like, I know these guys do shady shit all the time. None more, none less, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, there was a story about a cop stealing $6,000 from a raid recently. There's one about him. There was one about a cop saying some racist stuff at a guy who passed away at his, his crime scene. The Toronto police are fucking. They obviously there's good cops and everything, right? That actually do their job, but there's a lot of fucking bad cops, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. That is what it is, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. So, yo, tell me what's the plans? What do you? Because we have some music we're gonna put out, right? We have a couple things we're gonna put out soon. But what's an update that you can give people right now?
Fuck. Anything's possible. Anything I'm with it, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I'm just trying to get through this case and go through this case, and then take it one step at a time. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Just keep it. Yeah.
We can whatever, you know. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? We still have some other unfinished business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Always ready to put shit out. You know?
Yeah, bro. No, your music's really good, so we gotta put out some more shit for sure.
No, for sure, 100%.
Yeah, man. No, man. I just want to thank you for doing this podcast with me, man. It means a lot.
Yeah, man. It's nothing, man. You know, like I told you since day one, like always been rocking with your shit. So it's just like, fuck, that's the least I can do. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, bro. I really appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know that there's not a man I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, free the guys, man. Free the guys, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. All right, man. Yeah, thank you for this. I'm gonna cut that there.
Yeah, man. I'll say a word, man. Hopefully, you know, we can be able to bounce back. And don't worry, we do one in person.
Yes.
That's it?
Yes, sir. I will see you soon, bro, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But yo, till then, you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Free Rolex. You know what I'm saying? Free Snipes. You know what I'm saying? Free Kiko. Free me. Free Grace. Free Ace Millie. Free Boogeyman. You already know what it is. We in the cut.
Yeah, man. No, love, bro. Take care of yourself, bro.
You already know.
All right, man. Thanks.
Yeah.